What up, Bone Gang? It's your boy, El Huesos. Hey, today we're gonna be reacting to a different thing, bro. I'm trying to see what's up with these prisons around the block, bro. So we gonna see and react to this Brazil prison, bro. World's toughest prisons. Let's get into this, bro.
A different world. Like hell on earth.
It looks like it, man. Hey,
It's a time bomb here.
Zero tolerance.
naked? What?
Zero tolerance.
Dog, these fools are stripped. Bro, that's like sexual harassment, bro. That's like already getting raped, my nigga. Imagine somebody just watch. That's crazy, dog. You have to work out or whatever these fools are doing, dog. I don't even know what to say anymore, bro.
It's a time bomb here.
Zero tolerance.
They have to work out naked, basically, so that they don't smuggle shit back into the prison, which no matter what, bro, is gonna get smuggled in, bro. You got too many inmates, dog. At the end of the day, bro, something's gonna get in there somehow, bro. Or there's a way, bro.
Spread your legs. Against the wall. Head down.
All this behind bars. Gangs. Violence. Drugs. Harassment. A daily survival of the fittest. In the toughest prisons in the world. 6-meter-high walls. Secured by 3 rows of fences. Heavily armed guards here endeavor to keep 3,000 inmates under control.
They're just waiting for us to make a mistake.
Podemos falhar.
Behind the walls, rival drug gangs battle it out. Porto Velho is located in Brazil's northwest. It is a city of 500,000 inhabitants on the edge of the Amazon. Just a stone's throw across the Rio Madeira are Bolivia and Peru, two of the...
And that river too, dog. That river is unsanitary, dog. It has a bunch of snakes, bro. Poisonous ass shit, bro, in that river, bro. Poisonous, bro.
largest cocaine producers in the world. In the last 2 years alone, police have seized $2.5 million worth of cocaine at the border. Just a fraction of what drug gangs are smuggling into the country. Monday morning,
Can you see though, bro? Like we all have life different from like every person's eyes lives a different life, bro. And that is crazy to think about too, bro. Like this is just on the other side of the world, bro. Like they're human just like us. They talk just like us in a different language. They move just like us, bro. There's different people in different places, bro, and it's just crazy, bro, that live how they live each and every day, bro. It's amazing at the same time, bro. It's amazing to see.
Porto Velho police station. Anyone caught with drugs or weapons ends up here first, in the police holding cells. 28-year-old Naum was arrested by the police on Saturday evening. He had tried to rob a bar while high on cocaine.
I've done nothing wrong. It's a misunderstanding. I'm innocent.
Fuck, dog, I've been in those shoes, dog. Everybody says that shit, bro. I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. Knowing damn well you did that shit, bro. Oh, shit. Nah, that's funny as fuck, bro. That is funny, bro. We're always gonna plead innocent, bro. We're always gonna be innocent, bro. Innocent until proven guilty, my guy.
But the police see things differently.
He was caught with this weapon while committing a robbery. It's plastic and very light, but it looks deceptively real. When you're being threatened with it, it's impossible to distinguish it from a real weapon.
Brazilian law makes no distinction between real or toy weapons. Only the crime counts. If found guilty, Naum faces up to 15 years behind bars.
Damn.
I'm desperate. My family really needs me at the moment. My wife will be having a baby this month. If they don't release me, I'll miss the birth of my daughter. I admit that I sometimes do take drugs and drink too much alcohol. I'm sorry about that. I have a drug problem. But other than that, I haven't done anything. I don't know what to do now.
But instead of going back to his family, Naum is going to be held in a pre-trial prison. He will remain there until a judge decides whether or not he will go to trial. Even for a seemingly small fry like Naum, the security measures are extremely high. Brazil has the world's second largest cocaine market after the USA. Police and drug gangs are at war right across the country. Several police vehicles accompany every prisoner transport. The motorcade's destination? The Porto Velho prison complex. Seven prisons in total, constructed one after the other to cope with the increasing number of criminals. The most notorious of these prisons is the pre-trial prison Urso Branco, the White Bear, one of the worst jails in all of Brazil.
Dog, that shit looks like it barely holds. I bet you that shit holds hella people, dog. Hella people overcrowded in that shit. Watch. Look how small that thing looks, bro.
Is the pre-trial prison Urso Branco, the White Bear, one of the worst jails in all of Brazil. Riots have
That shit looks like a freaking condo, bro. Fucking apartments, nigga. Or little townhomes. Those old townhomes, bro. That's crazy, and I bet you that shit holds hella people too.
been taking place here almost every year since 2002. Gangs battling for control of the drug business are also fighting it out behind bars. They use every opportunity to eliminate rival gang members. In the past 20 years, more than 100 people have died in riots behind the walls of Urso Branco.
A la verga, that nigga threw that nigga off, bro. On camera.
Business are also fighting it out behind bars. They use every opportunity to eliminate rival gang members. In the past 20 years, more than 100 people have died in riots behind the walls of Urso Branco. A sad record for Brazil. The situation in Urso Branco remains a powder keg, despite the government tightening security in recent years. Sanitary conditions are catastrophic. Cells are desperately overcrowded. Guards face the constant risk of attack.
Something can happen at any moment.
Instead of the usual batons, guards here carry shotguns with live ammunition. This is the only way they can keep the situation under control.
It's because you got to think about it, bro. They smuggle guns in there. They smuggle knives in there. Bro, they basically control the prisons, bro. Prisoners control the prisons, bro. No matter how they look at it, this is just for the video, bro. They want everybody to... Yeah, bro, this is just for the video. At the end of the day, the inmates control the prisons, bro. Especially over there, bro. Over there is brutal, bro. Brutal.
Fights between inmates take place repeatedly. Fights that can quickly develop into the next riot. Before the new arrivals are taken inside the prison, they are screened by the guards.
Go into that room over there.
Everyone has to go through a body scanner. This is to prevent new detainees from being used to smuggle drugs or even weapons into the jail. Naum is then put behind bars, at least until it is decided whether he will be charged. The police hand him over to the guards at Urso Branco. Like all new inmates, Naum is first put in a cage. The newly arrested here are waiting to be heard by a judge. The hearing will take place later by video conference. Taking the inmates to court would be far too dangerous. Naum is still hopeful of being out in a few hours.
Eu vou ver o que o juiz vai decidir, né? Porque
We'll soon know what the judge
arma nem
decides.
de verdade
I mean,
era, né?
it wasn't even a real gun, and the bar owner is an illegal.
Entendeu? Ele, né,
I don't think he will
tá lá na
testify.
rodoviária,
Then there's no
Tá
evidence.
até sem documento, o rapaz, não tem? Eu acho que ele nem vai lá no dia da audiência, pô.
So, the waiting begins. Meanwhile, it is
This fool went to no evidence to it wasn't a real gun, no evidence. He's not saying he's innocent, bro.
It's now late morning. The sun beats down mercilessly. Temperatures rise to well over 30 degrees Celsius. Despite the roof, the heat in the cages is almost unbearable. But the new inmates receive nothing but water. If it comes to trial, Naum will end up in another block. The pre-trial prison has a total of 8 blocks. Inmates there are segregated according to crimes. Block G is for new arrivals and sex offenders. Block H for crimes such as robbery or fraud. Block I for suspected murderers. Block J for those arrested for domestic violence. The large main building is made of 4 blocks. All drug criminals end up there, segregated according to gang membership. It also has solitary confinement cells.
That's where all the money's being made, bro. That's why they got a big ass fucking housing for them, nigga. I gotta stop saying that N word, bro. My bad, man. It's just my vocabulary, bro. I'm so used to saying it, bro. I need to stop swearing in general, bro. But nah, you see how, bro, they're just squares, bro. Squares and squares and squares, bro. Like, that didn't even look. Like, that's not even half of the prison, dog. What are the other buildings used for, bro? Dang, bro, that thing's small, bro.
The prison is surrounded by a 6-meter high and 1.5-meter thick wall. It has 2 functions. In the event of riots, guards can keep the prisoners in check from here. The wall also serves as a bulwark against attacks from the outside. "19 guards per shift are responsible for the nearly 600 inmates. This means just 1 guard for every 30 prisoners. Clayton and his colleague Diego are doing the rounds and checking cells.
Take that away.
A gente também verifica a urbanidade aqui da cela, né?
We check that everything is locked
Algum material que está
and that we have a clear view to see what the inmates are doing in the cells.
fazendo aqui dentro. Tudo é uma questão de segurança mesmo.
Bro, ain't no way. They all just sleep on the floor. They have bunk beds where they have to. Bro, that's crazy. All of them just in one pod, bro, in one thing. Like, imagine just a house full of people, dog. A house full of people that are just like, and pure men and all that shit, bro. Like, there's no privacy there, bro. Like, everybody has to take a shit. They have to take turns. Like, it's just basically at a party, bro. When you're at a party, there's a bunch of people that you don't know. You have to wait for the bathroom, all that stuff. You gotta, you know. It's crazy, dog. Imagine how unsanitary that is, bro. Imagine how much freaking people don't shower or people stink in there or that's crazy.
The guards are heavily armed and always carry loaded weapons. Each rifle contains a cartridge with special anti-riot ammunition made of rubber, but it can be reloaded with live ammunition. The main wing is next, where the drug criminals are held.
A gente não sabe se tem algum
We
preso.
have to be especially careful here
A gente não sabe se algum
because of the risk of a prisoner breaking out
tentar alguma coisa contra a
and
gente.
attacking or taking us
Então, assim, a gente tem
hostage.
que sempre entrar com cuidado, entrar e sair. Né? Já tivemos
Several
colegas,
colleagues have already
que já
died
foram
in here.
mortos, né? Aqui por presos.
I'm not
Tinha preso por lá de
A
fora.
prisoner once smuggled in a gun.
E aí
He was hiding here in the shadows and couldn't be seen.
escuro, e o servidor na entrada, ele deu disparo.
He fired at my colleague and hit him here in the side, exactly where the vest has no protection.
E de imediato ele já veio
Things
da
got really messy.
e foi caos. Se instalou caos aqui dentro.
A guard earns the equivalent of $500 a month, just over half the average income in Brazil, even though they risk their lives every day at work.
Ameaça todo tempo.
We're at risk not only in here,
Fora da prisão.
but also
Eles
outside.
estão aqui, amanhã estão na rua.
But it's our job,
E
our
é
life,
assim a nossa vida aqui.
no matter where we are,
Voltar pra
at
casa,
home or with our families.
a nossa família, né?
The drug gangs will stop at nothing. They threaten the guards on the street, even snatch their children while they're playing or at school.
Por enquanto, sim.
At the moment, everything is okay. I say at the moment because things can change quickly.
Sinistro.
Inmates get 2 hours per day in the prison courtyard. 2 hours when they are not crammed into the fully overcrowded cells. Most inmates use the time for exercise. A freedom that the new inmates do not have. After 4 hours in the blazing heat, Naum eventually gets a video hearing with the judge. And the judge dashes any hopes Naum had. The bar owner, the alleged victim, has unexpectedly testified. No final decision has been made as yet to whether the case will go to trial. But Naum's chances look bleak, so it's back into the cage.
Fica ruim dela acreditar
The
em mim.
judge
What if it takes like weeks or whatever, bro? I've heard people die in those cells too, bro, from like no nutrition, bro, like no water, no food. Like and from the heat too, bro, mostly from the heat. And imagine that too, bro. Like the bars are gonna be steaming hot, bro. Steaming hot. That's the reason they make him like that. So when they grab him, there's no way to escape, basically, bro. So when it's a bunch of degrees, bro, they just cook, bro. They just cook in there.
judge believes the victim more than me,
Porque a vítima é preferência.
but that's probably always the case.
Se eu falar ali que
If I were to
você
tell
tentou me
people
roubar,
now
né?
that I'd been
Aí
robbed,
a minha palavra
people would
vale
believe me
mais do
more
que a
too.
sua, tipo assim, né?
It's word against
É
word.
igual a minha palavra com a dele,
I'll have to
entende?
wait and
Tipo
see.
assim, né?
I don't know
Aí
when the
agora eu
decision
tenho
will
que
be
esperar
made.
outra audiência, não sei quando vai ser.
The final decision on whether to press charges will eventually come by mail. Naum can do nothing but wait. He cannot afford a lawyer.
How you gonna cry on TV, bro? How you gonna cry on TV, bro? Come on, dog. Pick your cajones up, nigga. Chest up, bro. Come on, dog. That's the life of crime, dog. You win some, you lose some, dog.
If convicted in a trial, he'll be taken straight from the Urso Branco pre-trial detention center to here. The Jorge Thiago Aguiar Afonso maximum security prison. known as 603 for the number of inmates it can hold. Heavily armed guards, 3 rows of fences. The prison, built in 2019, has the highest security standards in the country. The prison represents the state's declaration of war on drug gangs.
That shit looks like a maze, dog. I ain't gonna lie. That shit looks like a maze. And the maximum security, like I can imagine how that shit's ran, bro. If they're letting, how they're running the other side, bro. Shoot, let's see what's up.
The start of a shift at the maximum security prison. Senior guard Antonio briefs his team on the day's schedule. Here too, rifles with live ammunition are part of the guard's standard equipment. First up is exercise in the courtyard. Inmates are allowed out of their cells for 2 hours a day.
It's the worst moment. Courtyard exercise. There have been several incidents involving prisoners trying to escape or taking a weapon from a guard. It sometimes feels like a kind of competition among the prisoners. Who can kill someone?
The prison has 3 wings with 20 cells each. Prisoners are segregated according to which gang they belong to. Block A is for members of the Comando Vermelho, Brazil's largest drug gang. Block B and C are for members of the Primeiro Comando da Capital, also a powerful gang, the biggest rival gang originating in Sao Paulo's favelas. Another floor exists above the cells. It has one purpose only: extra locking for the cells below. Courtyard exercise begins, an elaborate procedure, which is exactly the same every time. First, Antonio unlocks the cells from below.
Each cell has 2 locking systems, one down here, one up there. The locks on the lower floor can be unlocked first, but the inmates can't get out until the locks are opened up there. That's our security system.
The first rule for dealing with prisoners: reduce direct contact to 0 whenever possible. After unlocking the lower locks, Antonio and his men withdraw. Only now does a colleague from the floor above open the second locks on the cells. These security measures are having an impact. So far, no one has succeeded in attacking a guard at the maximum security prison. But everyone knows they can't drop their guard for a second. The inmates are just waiting for them to do so. Antonio and his men use every courtyard session to carry out searches. They randomly search the empty cells.
Damn, no wonder people be fucking getting hella fucked up here, dog. That's crazy how they run these prisons, bro. That's just crazy.
They will try to turn anything into weapons and then hide it. That's what we're mainly looking for.
The guards are extremely thorough. They are well aware that they would be the first victims of a self-made weapon. finished. A short break. In 2 hours, the inmates will have to return to their cells.
So then they leave. Can't they just keep it on them? Because the guards don't search him or nothing, bro. They just left and fucking went to the other room. To the other side. For rec time. So I don't know, bro. Yo no sé, Vali.
But for some inmates, even these security measures are not enough. These prisoners have a special wing, isolated from the rest, and with even stricter security measures.
We isolate these people here from the others. They are senior gang members and have very long sentences. They must not have any contact with the others.
Assis is one of the most notorious prisoners here, sentenced to 499 years. His cellmate, Francisco, has been sentenced to 113 years. Due to their high sentences and brutal acts, they have a notorious celebrity status within the prison. In a prison riot, Assis killed 28 members of the opposing gang.
They're so fucking used to this shit, dog. They don't even care anymore, bro. That is crazy. They're so used to it already.
Being here is horrible. Yes, I made a mistake and I'm paying for it. I think a lot about my family. I miss them. My son was 3 years old when I went to prison. Now he's 15.
He hasn't seen him since. His family wants nothing more to do with him. Assis and Francisco spend 23 hours a day in approximately 8 square meters of space, isolated from everyone else. The only things to do are crocheting and Bible reading. There is no running water, no electricity, and even the view from the window is grim.
The cell is much too small. It's actually just for one person. When it rains, water comes through the ceiling. This makes it even more difficult for us to live together. I was here first, so I get to sleep in the bed. He's only got that space over there and has to sleep in the damp.
And the mattress is always in the way. I can't even stretch out properly. But we have to get along.
Even early release would be no consolation.
I'm not gonna lie, dog. Either we gotta duke that shit out till the death, dog, or son, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. That time right there, bro, is worse than death right there. Yeah, that's worse than death, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Both have stated that they no longer want to be part of the gang. What they could now expect on the outside would be far worse than jail.
If, like me, you have belonged to one gang and have drawn blood from another gang, that is, killed a lot of the opposing gang members, and then you decide to turn your back on the whole thing, you've then got both gangs as enemies. If I get free, I'll have to try to leave the country as soon as possible, or I'll leave it in another way. It doesn't sound nice, but that's the reality.
Tem que
Your
sair.
former gang might still
Querendo ou
forgive
não, se
you,
uma perdoar,
but
a
the
outra
others
também,
never
já que ele
forget
já
that you
matou,
killed their
ela não
people.
perdoa, né? Então ele tem que vai ser,
Whatever the
vai
case,
ter que ser o quê? Ele vai
I
ter
would
que ser
have to be
ligeiro na rua, né?
extremely
Vai ter que
careful.
ser ligeiro, ele mesmo parando.
Locked up in a maximum security prison or dead. The prospects for Assis and Francisco are bleak.
At the end of the day, bro, what do you gotta live for, bro? Like, imagine just sitting there, bro, not doing nothing for yourself, bro, at the end of the day. Nah.
Back in Urso Branco, Naum still doesn't know if and for how long he will stay here. The judge has adjourned the decision until the next day. Naum must therefore spend the night in the pre-trial prison.
Ele não deixava eu trazer uma Bíblia, não, pra mim.
Everything just sucks.
Vou ver com alguém.
I just want to get out of here.
Pode distrair mais minha mente. Entendeu? Eu fico muito.
I just think about my
Dog, the first days are always the worst, bro. You get to thinking, like, why the fuck did I do this shit? Or whatever you get to thinking, bro. And then if you're gonna get sentenced to prison too, bro, you gotta set yourself up for prison, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Here in Brazil, you can't do none of that, bro. You're already basically, bro, in prison, dog. You go from worse to more better worse. Because the first ones over here, the general population, where everybody's at, bro, the murders, all that stuff that are suspected of crimes or whatever, bro. That does not look good, bro. And then prison, basically maximum security, dog, is alright, but isn't alright. It's more better than here because you get to live at least with two people or with one person, bro. Depending on what kind of power you got in there. You know what I mean? So it's like you go from worse to okay worse. That's crazy.
family and my daughter all the time.
Quase pra ter a minha filha, né, agora.
All new inmates spend their first days in cell G1. Whatever the crime and whatever the gang affiliation.
Is that fool kneeling on these fools, bro? Is he on top of their shoulders?
Get back. Get away from the doorway. Go. Go to the back.
Only when the prisoners are all at the other end of the cell do the guards open the cell.
Shut the door. Pull it shut.
Like, bro, if you ain't got nothing to lose, bro, might as well run the fuck out, nigga. At the end of the day, what are they gonna do? Shoot you? At the end of the day, bro, you might even end up getting some worse things, bro. You might end up getting stabbed and shit in there, bro, because some other people don't like you, bro. There's a bunch of motherfuckers there, bro. Only a certain people could get hit, bro, before it starts. You know what I'm saying? I would take my chances, dog. Ah, damn. I got a fucked up ass mind, bro. Dog, this is worse than death, though, bro. That's why I'm always gonna say this, bro. It's better to be in front of a camera, bro, than to be locked up or doing dumb stuff, bro. Hey, you can call me whatever you want to, bro. At the end of the day, hey, rumors don't do nothing to me at the end of the day, bro. Hey, bro. Yeah, I'm doing this shit, bro.
Naum shares the cell with 19 other inmates. 19 men who are in custody here for robbery, murder, rape, and drug trafficking. Inside is cramped, and the sanitary facilities are catastrophic. As the new guy, Naum is at the bottom of the pecking order. Is at the bottom of the pecking order.
Imagine that, dog.
I guess I'll have to.
At the end of the day, bro, someone always has it worse than us, bro. Someone always has it worse than us, dog. And at the end of the day, I'm not condoning anything, right? But the reason they get into freaking gangs, all that stuff, bro, is because there's money involved, bro. Like, they gotta do stuff to get money, bro. At the end of the day, you could say America's the same way. You could get money. Bro, there's a bunch of different other ways to get money, dog. People just go straight to the easy shit. The easy shit. They don't want to work hard for what they gotta work hard for, bro. At the end of the day, that's just what it is, bro. Me, I'd rather get my hands dirty. I'd rather, you know what I mean? I'd rather be those hardworking that actually feels my cash, bro. I'm not hoeing down on anybody, hating down on anybody either, bro. But at the end of the day, that easy route don't last too long, bro. The people, drug dealers and all that shit, they either turn legal or they're in prison, bro. Or dead. But they use that dirty money to, you know what I'm saying, liquefy it into assets, into real legal money, bro. And salute to all that, bro. Salute to whatever it is you're getting money, bro. Salute to you. I ain't hating on you, bro. I'm just giving you perspective, bro. When you got family, all that stuff living, like, is it really worth you doing stuff like that? When you can have legal money, bro. When you can sell cars, when you can, bro. It's hard at the end of the day, dog. It's hard to get that money and to get rich off of it, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, you're gonna be living. And once you live, bro, and you start having children, all that stuff, bro, like, you can pour into them, bro, on how you got your money and how you did that. Because at the end of the day, no father or mother, no matter what happens, bro, wants to see their children in their footsteps, dog. Am I wrong or am I right? They do that so that their children, their moms, their people don't have to suffer, dog. It takes process, bro, but it's worth it.
Sleep on the floor.
Kit higiênico ainda agora, né? Eu tô esperando eles
I hope at least I get a toothbrush.
deixar aí, né? Alguma coisa, né?
Hey, do what I used to do, bro. Get some toothpaste on your on your finger, bro. Or swivel that bitch around, bro.
What's worse is that the situation behind bars can escalate at any time. Like in 2002, back then, one of the worst prison riots in Brazil broke out in Urso Branco. The guards withdrew and left the prisoners to their fate. Almost 40 prisoners were brutally murdered. Many were injured. Only the military were able to bring the situation back under control. For the past 2 years, Angenisum Ferreira Chisusa has been security chief in Urso Branco. Every day, he and his men battle to maintain control of Brazil's most notorious prison. Under his leadership, there has been no major rioting.
We only have 580 prisoners now, instead of more than 1,000 previously. This, of course, makes things a little easier. We try to ensure quick transfers so that the numbers don't increase again. The prison used to be way too crowded. In the meantime, we've got more guards, more weapons, and better training.
Unlike prisons
What is that?
in most other countries in the world, guards here carry live weapons. Under Ferreira de Sousa, how prisoners are handled has also been tightened up.
As far as our security concept is concerned, we treat all inmates the same, because any of them could pose a threat at any time. Any of them could attempt to escape or start a riot. We need to keep a close eye on all of them. Don't be deceived. Even a seemingly harmless inmate can be manipulated by a more dangerous prisoner. That's why we treat everyone with the same caution, no matter what they're here for.
He and his men have been successful yet again. Behind the walls of Urso Branco, another day has come to an end without incident. The night passes quietly. There have been no issues. For inmate Naum, it will be decided today whether
That's a hard ass beat, bro.
he will see his family again soon.
E aí que é bom ler, né?
It's good to read.
Cria forças, né?
It gives strength.
E distrai tua mente, né?
It gives comfort when God talks to me through the Bible.
Entendeu?
It strengthens. It gives me courage to cope with this situation here.
Essas coisas. Que é ruim, tá?
It's not nice to be confined to a cell.
Entendeu?
God strengthens, bro. Don't wait till you're locked in a cell or till you're dead, bro, to pick that Bible up, bro. And just give it a read. Give it a little glance, if anything, bro. Because at the end of the day, something will stick out to you, bro. Something will stick out to you. It don't matter how you're living, bro. At the end of the day, bro, if you come to Christ, bro, He will change you. If you surrender yourself to Him, bro, He will change you. At the end of the day, bro, it might not be the change you want to be, bro, or it may not You may not, you know what I'm saying, bro? At the end of the day, bro, come how you are, bro. Sinner or not. We're all sinners, dog. No matter what, we're all sinners. Nobody's perfect, bro. If you killed a bunch of people, if you smuggled a bunch of drugs, if you don't matter how you are, bro. At the end of the day, bro, come how you are, bro. He will love you how you are, bro. You don't have to change or anything like that. God will change you if he has to, bro. He will change you, dog, at the end of the day. Just come how you are, bro. Pick up that Bible, take a look for yourself, bro. That's just for me.
I miss my family. I miss being able to just go anywhere I want.
If charges are brought, the law permits Naum to be held in pre-trial detention for a maximum of 30 days. But the reality is different. The courts are overwhelmed and trials delayed. Inmates often remain behind bars for years. Like Giovanni, for example. He's among those inmates who have been the longest in Urso Branco. He was charged with domestic violence. He's been waiting for his trial for a year and a half. Due to good behavior, he eventually landed a prison job. There are no earnings, but he can use the job to reduce any prison sentence.
We hand out breakfast in the mornings. We then clean up the trash and wash down the corridors.
The biggest risk to workers: tuberculosis, one of the deadliest infectious diseases in the world. Every year, 1.5 million people die from it. The disease is highly prevalent in Brazilian prisons due to poor sanitary conditions. Workers like Giovanni work everywhere throughout the prison. They are therefore particularly at risk of contracting the disease and spreading the infection. But the jobs are still highly sought after. The workers have their own building and can enter their cells as they want. And compared to the normal cells, theirs are quite luxurious. They also enjoy many privileges.
This is where we usually meet for our lunchtime or afternoon coffee. This is a Brazilian tradition that we are allowed to continue here.
A total of 12 workers share the space.
In the evening, we put the mattresses here and the fans outside.
The greatest luxury, a bathroom.
We have water here and even a shower. We use the water in here for flushing the toilet. Most cells don't have electricity, but we have electricity and light. This is the difference between our cells and the others. We have it because we work.
Giovanni won't enjoy these privileges much longer, even though he doesn't know it yet. In another place, a decision has been made. The judge has ordered that Naum be charged with aggravated robbery. It is now certain that he'll be staying longer. After registration formalities, hair shaving is scheduled, a procedure that awaits every inmate sooner or later.
This feels like total crap. I don't want any of this.
Naum is now officially part of the
Grab your nuts, partner. Chest up, bro. That's all you can do, bro. Take the L, move on, bro. Take the L and move on. At the end of the day, bro, you did it, bro. Come on, dog. Gotta be a man now.
system. A merciless system. Security Chief Ajinisson has scheduled a cell search for today. Not only for reasons of security, but also as a demonstration of power. The guards are supported by a special unit referred to as GAPI. The unit was founded in 2017 in response to the many riots. These men are specially trained to take out rioting prisoners and regain control of the prison.
Essa daqui. Pessoal, sala 2. Tem quantos internos aí, sala 2?
How many of you are in the cell? Come out in groups of 2.
Every inmate must leave the cell for the search.
Bora, 2 e 2.
Come out, backwards, with your back to us. Out, out!
Bora, vai pra lá, vai pra lá.
The action moves so fast that the prisoners don't have time to resist.
Pode entrar. Segue, Steve, pode seguir. Pode levar.
You can go.
Pode seguir.
Go, go! We can go in. Follow me inside.
The security guards check whether anyone is still hiding in the cell. They take the prisoners to the courtyard. The inmates will have to wait there until the end of the cell search. Although the men are only being held in pre-trial detention, the security forces treat them like serious criminals.
Squats, start. 3 times. Feet forward. The other.
Aqui abre as pernas, bora, abre as pernas. Encaixa nele aí. Cola na parede.
If you end up in jail in Brazil, you have practically no rights, regardless of whether you are being held in pre-trial detention or have been convicted. And the majority of inmates can't afford a lawyer anyway. The cell search is conducted by Security Chief Ajinisson himself. Inmates may only possess hygiene products and food that relatives send. Even cigarettes are banned. Opportunities to hide things from the guards are not great. So inmates get creative. The security chief looks for hiding places in the ceilings, walls, and floors.
They make holes for drugs and disguise them extremely well. You need to check everything with a knife to find the holes.
The inmates' mattresses are next. They are a good hiding place for self-made weapons. The prisoners store their few belongings in plastic bags.
Tobacco or drugs could be hidden here. They often use waistbands.
The security chief has found nothing so far, but then a simple note catches his attention.
There are phone numbers on it and names.
He suspects it could be contact information for a gang. And it is.
This note might be used to organize a crime. There are lots of dates and names on it. The gang might need them to plan a crime. We're going to confiscate it. There could also be dates and numbers or names in this. Looks like a book, but it's a bomb.
The chief of security is satisfied with the results of his search.
This shouldn't be here.
After more than an hour in the blazing sun, the prisoners are allowed back into their cells. Punishment for the owner of the note can range from a ban on visitors to solitary confinement. It is now early evening. Food for the inmates is provided by an external company. Giovanni and his colleagues pick it up at the entrance. A good way to smuggle drugs into prison.
I've been here so long. By the time I get to court, I'll have almost served my sentence. Why should I do anything wrong now? I just want to do things properly. I want to be truly free.
But Giovanni is not as exemplary as he appears at the moment. It'll become clear later. There is no canteen. Far too risky. Inmates get food handed to them in their cells. The doors are not even open to hand over the food. Nevertheless, the workers are repeatedly attacked.
They think we can smuggle stuff for them, but we can only give them their food. Then they get mad and throw coffee and water bottles at us. That's a coffee burn here.
The inmates get meals 3 times a day. There's no menu to choose from. If you don't like it, you're out of luck. After the main wing, it's the turn of the outer cells. The newcomers get their food last. For security reasons, cutlery is not provided. It would be too easy for the inmates to make weapons out of it.
Hey, you can make a knife out of aluminum. Yes, sir, you can.
I fold it into a spoon. That's how you do it.
At least the food doesn't look that bad.
It's okay. I'm hungry.
But hunger is the least of Naum's problems. A bigger priority is getting through Urso Branco unscathed.
I don't talk to anyone here. In a place like this, it's better to keep your mouth shut.
Naum is clinging to the hope that the illegal bar owner will not appear in court to testify. Then there would be insufficient evidence to convict him, and he could go home to his family. A little later, something extremely rare happens. In Urso Branco, another cell search is scheduled. In the wing for the workers, an unusual measure. The reason for this search? The guards have caught inmate Giovanni smuggling. Giovanni has been supplying drugs with the food in the hope that the gang would get him a lawyer. No one knows how long he's been doing it. The search will reveal the extent of the smuggling and whether other workers are involved.
Bro, how did my boy get caught, man? How did he get caught? This fool like straight to the camera with a straight face. Hey, I believed him too, dog.
Well, the first thing we do is that we take everything away from the walls and put it in the middle, in a big pile. Then we have to check the clothes. Things are often hidden in here. We really have to check everything thoroughly.
The guards are being thorough. It takes them almost an hour to turn the cell upside down.
The search has been completed. We haven't found any forbidden items in the workers' cell.
E agora vamos seguir para continuar a rotina da unidade.
This won't change anything for Giovanni. He'll spend at least 2 weeks in solitary confinement and will lose all his privileges. Even worse, he'll end up in one of these cells and be at the mercy of the laws and rules of life in Brazil's Urso Branco prison. A prison.
Buzu Branco. Urso Branco. Urso Branco. See, I'm Brazilian now, bro. Don't mind me.
That is certainly one of the most dangerous and harshest in the world.
Wow, buddy. We got through the video, bro. This was for sure, it was alright. It was alright. It was alright. It's just way too long, bro. I almost fell asleep like 2 times, dog. Hey, you like me? I like you. So hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. And comment what you want to see next, too, bro. I'll take some comments. Let me know. If you got some good stuff for me to watch, too, bro, I'll react to it, dog. We out, bro.